Good day guys, you're welcome to the channel. So today we'll be talking about how to trade consolidation and be able to profit from it. So consolidation and also ranging market. In the markets, there are some times which we will notice that the market is ranging and not trending. And most strategy are only built for trending situation, meaning that only when the market is going in one direction, you're able to profit from the market. But you'll notice that more often than not, the market is usually consolidating. And how can you be able to benefit from a consolidating market? Now, this is where this strategy comes from. Now, or this ideology and methodology. In this point now, with this diagram here, you can see that this is a resistance. So these are resistance, while here are support. Now, based on those our basic, we already understand that when price gets to a resistance, it usually reacts downward, and when price comes to a support, it pushes the market upward. For us to be able to take a trade while the market is consolidating, you need at least two previous reactions before you are able to take a trade. So guys, there is a link on the comment section and also on the description which you can get access to our Telegram channel, where I'll be sending this more about the ideology behind trading on a range. You need at least two previous reactions. For example, you can see that this is the first point the market pushed down, the second point the market pushed down. At the third point, it can give you a good point for you to enter. So all you have to look for is a counter trend line, which you could look for a counter trend line, or you can look for your own ideology for entry. You can go to a smaller time frame. Let's say for example this is the weekly time frame. You can go to maybe the daily time frame to look for an entry, or you're using the daily time frame, you can go to the H1 to look for an entry. What I just do is that I look for at least two reactions. Two previous reaction is okay. So we can see this is the first reaction, this is the second reaction. At this point now we are selling, so we sell the market downward. Now this is the first one, and also here you can see here we had first reaction. This point pushed the market upward. This is the second reaction that pushed the market. At the third reaction, you can look for an entry to buy the market upward. And also here we can also look for an entry to buy the market upward. As the market is coming here also, all you have to do is to look for another break of the counter trend line to take the market downward. Now, if the market doesn't break the counter trend line, it will most likely move like this and go up. So that means you are safe from this movement. Now, this is the most basic way which I trade it. There are two ways which I trade it. So, for example, you can see here the price rejected previously, had a downward movement, and also we can see the market again coming to this point, had another downward movement. Now we can see here price had a bullish movement here. You can see this zone here, and again the market pushed upward. Now we have at least two reactions from this point, and this point also two reactions, meaning that the next time the market comes back to this point, what do? We just look for a sell. And how do I look for a sell? It's very simple. I just draw a counter trend line, and once the market breaks below it, there's most likely that the market is going downward. So no need for too many analysis, just a simple strategy. What makes this usually work is because of the risk to reward. So for example, just taking this trade here, we have 1:4. Now, and also we will enter again if we have, because we know that the market is going downward. And all you just do, you enter at every slight opportunity the market gives you. For example, here, this is another entry here. This is an entry here. So you take another trade, and most likely immediately the market take out this low, comes to somewhere here, you will have moved your stop loss to break even. So this would have been a break even, or it's okay also taking a loss from here, because I think if you take a loss here, this is also still reasonable. Now the next trade that comes out from here is this one, this counter trend line here, and this counter trend line here, this one give 1:3.5, and here give us 1:4. Now adding these two, this is like 1:7, close to 1:8. And let's say for example you took a loss on this. Now minusing it, you see that you have made over 1 is to 7. Why on this trade though, it is most likely that you won't have lost this trade because you would have broken even when price take at this low. So this is how I trade with this strategy. I keep adding when the market is going in my direction. So you just focus on the normal rule of trading, add to your wins and cut your loss short. So we add to our wins. If the market is going in our direction, all we do is keep adding, keep adding, keep adding. So for example, also here, possibly there's high possibility of me taking a trade here. If I'm currently on seat while trading and I see this, I would have taken a trade. As long as it's above 1 is to 3, is usually okay. So once you take a sell here, you can see that price breaks below the counter trend line here and your stop loss is around somewhere here. Your target is still around this zone. So this 1 is to 7. Yeah, I would have taken it. So you can imagine compiling trades as long as the market is just going in your favor. Once you see a pullback, I usually take a trade. So if you would like to learn more about this system, so you can join the Telegram group and also you can join the mentorship, which you will learn more about strategies like this. So make use of two strategy, the top down analysis and the range bound strategy. So this is the range bound strategy. We keep adding as the market is going in our favor. So for example, we can see that this zone, price has tested it previously. We had 1, 2, and now at this point in time, price is rejecting from here. So we're already buying. So immediately you take your buy. What do? You keep adding at every retracement from the market. Immediately the market give a valid retracement, we'll be looking for a buy on GDP JPY to go upward. As long as the risk to reward is above 1 is to 3, we'll be taking the trade. So you find out that just trading like this, you might be able to make up to 10% on your account on just one trade going right. Why? Because you're adding to your wins and you're cutting losses very fast. And also, when you're losing, yeah, you might be able to lose also, because sometimes if the market goes up and you have had positions, when it's coming down it will hit you out on a break even. And if you're taking, like, let's say for example, you're taking certain percentage, very tiny percentage to keep for fees, you're taking little percentage while breaking even, so that in case the market comes back and hits you, that those small percentage will add up and pay for your fees, maybe your commission. You're using a commission based broker. So let's go to other examples. So guys, this is GDP card. If you look, you see that this market has been on a range. How this is a first reaction on the zone. Now the market moved up and also created a downward movement. And also here we had another rejection from this zone. And here we had a next reaction. Now this has already formed the zone, meaning that immediately the market gets to this point here, what are we doing? We are looking for a sell. And when the market breaks this trend line here, this counter trend line here, we are looking for a buy, and we took a buy going to this point here. Now as the market is forming different zones, we'll be taking trades in line with it. This is 1 is to 4, and when the market keeps giving us entries by breaking these zones and forming the form of a flag, we are taking more trade, adding it in line with it. So if you want to learn more about it, just join the Telegram group. And also please guys, don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe to the community. We are growing, we want it to grow. Just subscribe to the channel so that as I keep dropping videos, you will get notified immediately. So subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that once I drop another video, you will get notified. So you can check the Telegram channel. There are some trades we are in. Actually, what we are looking for here is to maximize our wins. We might make loss, which is also okay, but when we are making wins, let our win be very big, bigger than the losses. So we might just lose 2R for example, but when we are winning, we keep adding to our winning, keep adding. For example, our first entry here might just be 1 is to 3, so we might have 1 is to 3, 1 is to 4. Let's say for example, we took a trade here, we had 1 is to 3, 3.8. Our next entry after the break somewhere here, we put our stop loss. Now we have 1 is to 3. Now if you add these two, this is 1 is to 6. This is how we keep combining more entry. We take another trade somewhere here, again 1 is to 3 minimum. So this usually the second and third entry, this especially the second entry usually goes beyond 1:3. You might get 1:10. Yeah, there's some trade I see up to 1:10 on second entry. Now we can see that just looking at this one, this taking these three trades in line with the market direction, we have made up to 1:9. We have made 9 arrow on this, 9% return on this trade just with 1% per trade. So yeah, 1:3, 1:3, 1:3, and that is just it. Same as this market going up now. Here is the first trade, which is 1:4.5, and this is the second trade, 1:4. Another trade will come here and form another 1:4. That is how the market usually move. So the market is fractal in nature. So there are sometimes that you have issues with this type of trading, but we discuss it a lot in the mentorship on how to be able to trade at this point. So it is a very nice setup though. You have a lot of break even, but when the price finally move in your direction, you will make a lot from the market. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and also join the Telegram group. I'll be dropping trades like this every single day for you to be able to join in line with the system. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys.